What's up, Internet? It's Sunny, and today we're going to be talking about Harvey Weinstein and the whole craziness that has happened over the past few days. And I see the Weinstein Company, their name on a lot of movies. They have a lot of influence in Hollywood, and they're really popular. Like, they rub elbows with the biggest and the best in the industry and in DC. So we're going to talk about what happened, why he got away with it, and why are they just now coming to say something about it? Like, what? Like,
that's why I'm so confused. I don't understand why. Only now. Who knows when all this actually happened?
I think the most confusing thing is why now, and then why everyone covered up for him. Like, I understand, like, Hollywood has a perception of, you know, the couch, the casting couch. And it's a stereotype for a reason, because it happens, but it shouldn't be the norm. And for people to know that it happened and them not say anything, when it comes to the victims, I can understand, because they have issues with coming forward for whatever reason. I don't get it, but I guess I do. But the people that knew about it and saw the actions and didn't do anything about it,
just think of all the people that didn't have to be raped or sexually assaulted if someone a long time ago would have came forward. Yeah. All those other people didn't have to suffer, didn't have to go through what they went through because, that's the norm in Hollywood.
Yeah. It's not, and it shouldn't be the norm. I don't understand why Hollywood sweeps that under the rug. And it's not just sexual assault or harassment towards women. I think it's sexual assault and harassment towards children and men.
Especially children.
And with Terry Crews coming forward about this, and this happened
I want to know when this happened.
It was like not that long ago. He said it was like 2014.
That's a long time ago.
Well, it's not that long. It's been going on for 30 years.
I understand. But, okay, so the story is it happened at some kind of gathering. Mm-hmm. He did it in front of his wife while he was smiling. And you just now coming out today or last week, whatever?
Yeah.
I was like, so you're telling me that you decided to keep quiet so other people could be assaulted?
I have a lot of respect for Terry Crews because I respect him as an actor.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but, he seems like a fun guy, but the stigma that, sometimes the feminists will say, you have to believe them. When they come forward, you have to believe them. Believe what she says no matter what. The reason why that there is a stigma for women coming forward is because they wait so long to come forward. If you want that stigma, that stereotype that women make up stuff, which y'all do. Some women do make up rape allegation. Yeah.
It's proven.
And they do make it up. You have to get rid of that by telling the truth as soon as possible about what happened.
Yeah, about like the chick that carried around her bed that she was raped on or around her campus.
But yeah, this is the women, I encourage you, if you have been sexually assaulted or sexually harassed, tell someone in authority. Don't confide in your friends. Don't, tell your parents or whatever, tell a cop. Tell campus security, tell whoever can make a case for you, whether it be a hotline or whatever it is. Don't just sit on this and then 20 years down the line, it comes to light and then come forward because, all that evidence is gone. No one's going to believe you because it happened so long ago.
The same thing about the Bill Cosby thing.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm sorry. Whatever was in that Kool-Aid to make them forget for 20 years?
Yeah.
How long was it?
I don't know. It was like in the 70s, I think.
Like 20 years passed, and then 15 women said, you know what? I was assaulted and raped by Bill Cosby. I don't believe a word you said. I don't believe you. And for, everybody, I understand that when one comes forward, maybe the others have courage to do so. Mm-hmm. But after 20 years... But you're telling me, all the strides and all the women movement and the empowerment and all the things that's happened over the last 20 years, you're telling me that you never built up the courage to say, hey, I was raped.
And another
I don't get it.
Another motivation is probably Harvey was like, oh, I'll get you some position, or you'll be in movies and stuff like that. They want their career to thrive, but they don't want to tell on him because of that he probably promised them something. And
the first thing I thought of was, why is this just now coming out, and how many other people did I affect because I didn't come forward? Why would anybody do that?
Hollywood is selfish like that. And so is DC. They don't care about anyone else but themselves. My gosh.
And Hillary Clinton in her book tour, I hope you don't sell another book. Because if Donald Trump made your flesh crawl
by just standing real close,
by standing there,
it was creepy though. Like he was like
with his orange face and his lips.
That's how he.
You were hugging Weinstein. There's pictures of you just laughing it up with a rapist.
Yeah,
an actual rapist.
You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me that you didn't know. That's the thing too. I mean, I get the victims. They might be scared. They may have been threatened or whatever. We don't know. But the people who knew that people confided in them, you can still tell somebody and keep them anonymous if they want to be anonymous. You can be like, hey, I have an anonymous source that says she was raped by Harvey Weinstein. You should probably look into it. And if people still protected him, that's when you go to the police. You go into every single thing possible until he is convicted. And now it's been 30 years and no one has done anything. They may have done little stuff here and there, but it wasn't enough to get him down. It wasn't enough because he was too powerful.
Money. His middle name is Money. I mean, he's on like every single movie.
The good movies too.
You can't scrape his name off those movies.
They are trying to.
It is impossible. We gonna remember.
Yeah. And I don't understand why people want to erase any type of blip that's not favorable in history. Whether it be American history, Black history,
it's because history, they want to repeat it. That's why.
I guess
they're stupid, and they just want to continuously repeat history, because if they erase it, we never learn from it.
That's so true. And
why erase anything? Leave it there so we can say, hey, this is a good movie, but hey, see that name Weinstein? He's a bad man, and this is why.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing I want to mention, like these Hollywood moguls who didn't speak up for women, or they knew about it and they didn't do anything, they are a champion of women's rights. They're feminists.
Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Everybody's a feminist, but they didn't speak up for these women.
And this is why I see such hypocrisy in Hollywood, in politics, in just media, mainstream media in general. Like, the news is hardly talking about. I mean, they are now.
After what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, they are now. I don't know if they are, or if it's just what I'm seeing on Twitter.
But when they asked Trump to denounce white supremacy, he said every form of hatred is bad.
He said it's on both sides.
On both sides.
That's not good enough.
That's not good enough. What?
And then it took, Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton 5 days to denounce. And I really don't see anything from, CNN, MSNBC, NBC, nothing like that. I don't see anything about Harvey Weinstein.
Because he gave them a whole bunch of money.
I mean, even if he's basically admitting to it, he put out a statement saying, I gotta work on this, I gotta change my ways. I grew up in the 60s and 70s.
I did not know about this statement.
What?
He's basically making an excuse for himself that, hey, I assaulted and molested and raped a whole bunch of people. I was born in the 60s.
Basically. I don't know. I mean, they had no, even his wife left him. And then, they're still protecting him, it seems like. That's what it feels like to me. They're still protecting him. What does he have that is so valuable that he has the power to take advantage of men and women and probably children? I'm not, that's an allegation that's very major. But Hollywood is full of pedophiles, okay? How can you still protect this guy after he basically admitted and...
I don't understand. He's like, you know what? I have so much money and so much power. I'm just going to say Well, not denounce it, not deny it, but not say I did it and just say, oh, I need to work on myself. How arrogant do you have to be? Apparently that arrogant to think that you can just get away with it.
If you can go up to Terry Crews at this star-studded event, molest him in front of his wife, and he'd get away with it. He was pretty arrogant. He was pretty arrogant that he could get away with stuff. He thought he was all-powerful. He probably thought himself a god. That's how Hollywood thinks.
Because you make movies?
That's how Hollywood thinks. If you got a lot of money and you got a lot of pull, you think yourself to be someone who
Y'all
is just
up for a rude awakening.
I'm so ready for
the American people, our money pays your salary, just like the NFL. Y'all better stop. Y'all gonna be just like us.
And I don't want them to stop. I want them to continue being stupid so more people can get woke, so more people can get red-pilled, and so we can finally get our good Christian programming that we so deserve.
Oh, you know what?
What?
All the Democrat, nominees and presidential candidates that has the Hollywood behind them, that's no longer going to be good for you.
Yep.
You won't be able to use Jay-Z and Beyonce in your...
Or those stupid, what do you call those? It's so cliche. It's like dramatic music. I am against Donald Trump. I am against Donald Trump. I am against Donald Trump. And I am an actor, actress, dancer, basketball player. Stupid. It's so stupid. And I see those all the time. We're going to the polls next year, 2018 midterm elections.
Oh, I
You're
will
gonna
be voting.
See our wrath. You're gonna see us vote y'all out.
Because we're white supremacists.
Yeah. Us with our natural hair. And the love of black men. We love the white supremacy, yeah. Don't give me Idris Elba, give me Zac Efron. Come on, no.
Please.
No.
Watch the TVs.
I appreciate the black male physique, but every time I talk about it, I think in my head, watch me marry a white guy. Watch me marry a white guy. And it's over. I'm like, she's a white supremacist, no. That's it. Like and subscribe if you want more content. That got way out of hand real quick. And
it wasn't my fault this time.
Yeah, I know. But thank you so much, JT, for joining me. It is late. Have a great day, y'all. I'll go do the same. Bye.